Hey guys, John with Custom Offsets TV on the YouTube. We are here with Twisted Week. We're gonna bring you a couple of the new Twisted wheel designs. If you don't know who the heck Twisted is is gonna be a sister company of XF Off-Road. They're part of the Elite Wheel Warehouse family.
What's up, family?
So you guys can come on out, check them out. Also, Spec One is another one of their brands if you are familiar with the car world. So they're a company that's been around for a while. Twisted is gonna be a new one coming out. So we partnered up with them. If you do not know this already, you can come out and get the Custom Offsets Twisted Off-Road Wheels t-shirt. It'll give you a chance to win one of these wheels. This whole week, we're bringing them at you. We're gonna dive into this one first, the Billet, and then we're gonna get into the Wraith and then the Razor. Okay guys, next up for a hot new, we've got another Twisted wheel. This is gonna be the Wraith. That's W-R-A-I-T-H. Had to actually look that up. I wanted to call it the Wrath. This is the Wraith, and it has something to do with a ghostly figure from there. You have to Google it. So the Wraith is gonna come in this one finish. It's gonna be a gloss black again, and it's got the machined face on these bump outs all the way around on the spokes. This will be the only finish. You'll see that the center cap is also gloss black. It is gonna be a covered cap, so no spike lug nuts for these guys, but it's got a ton of detail to the wheel, so I'll kind of walk you through that. This specific one is the 22 by 12 wide, and she's a -44 offset. Lip size, if you're measuring to this center here, between the spokes where it's actually got a bump up in the lip, you're at 7.5 inches, but the measurement we always try to give is out in front of that spoke. You're closer to 5 3/4. So about a 5 3/4 inch lip on that wheel, which is pretty good for a 12 wide. That's what you kind of get. This one has a little bit of a concave look to it. So the center is actually pushed back and these spokes come out and then they come straight down. And it's also a pretty thick spoke, and that's what's eating some of that lip. But because between the spokes you've got that 7.5, it gives the illusion of a much bigger lip. There's a couple other wheels that have this same kind of look and style to it as far as creating that look, and it usually does very well. So I think this will be a pretty popular one by Twisted. Like I said, this is all machined and then gonna be clear coated. These are bump outs that really come out. It's a 3D looking wheel all over the place, because then it's even got a step down inside of the spokes. So the spokes have 2 levels to them, and then the 3rd level with that bump out. Then it's gonna have a divot cut into it where it's gonna have these big heavy duty bolt heads. These are not plastic like you see on a lot of the wheels these days. These are actually gonna be big old, I'd assume stainless steel bolt heads that are right in, or bolts that are right into the wheels. So that's cool to see them bringing that back. And I think that's kind of where Twisted is going with their wheel lineup, is they want to have an industrial heavy duty looking wheel. You'll see that their logo is the same thing. It's basically riveted on there with 4 Allen head bolts holding on this center plate onto the cap itself. Like I said, covered cap, so it won't be something you can run spike lug nuts. A lot of that's because they're gonna be dual drilled behind there, and these will fit multiple applications. You'll see it's got the rivets all the way around, and this will be the only finish that's available in, but it's gonna come in a whole bunch of sizes. So they're coming out with the 20 by 9, and then you got your 20 by 10 and a -12 and -24. And then you'll have your 20 by 12 and your 22 by 12. Like I said, this one being the 22 by 12. Both your 12 wides are gonna be in that -44 offset. So right now, early 2018, you're gonna see that we've already got the 22 by 12s, and you'll see a couple sizes on the website. Those are gonna keep coming. As the sizes start becoming available throughout 2018 here, we will get you more and more of them out on the website. But right now we got the 22 by 12 and 6 lug, and then the 20 by 9, and I believe the 5 lug. And then they'll also be coming out with an 8 lug and all of that. So you'll have to watch for that throughout 2018. Like I said, it's a new company. They've got some cool new designs, and they're playing right in that price point towards the moderate to low end, about $1,300-ish, a little more than that, for a set of 4 of these sitting on your doorstep. So pretty competitive for a 22 by 12 in a cast wheel market. So that is gonna be your Twisted Wraith. Peace.